What's up everyone, Zed here today, bringing you some more Pokemon Online, and I don't know why, I just felt like doing some more, and I've got like 10 minutes or so to kill, so I thought I might as well just find a game. I've made the window a bit smaller so that hopefully when I find a battle it should just be a bit more clear, I guess, just zoomed in a bit more. So here we go, let's just drag this over here, find a battle, and we have a battle here against someone by the name of Challenger, who I don't know who it is, but they seem to have a sand team, so, you know, rain versus sand. Your general stuff that happens is rain versus sand when you do this thing, because that's what people like to do. I don't know what he's going to lead with. He may well lead with T-Tar just because, you know, he's guaranteed to be outslow my Politoed unless I specifically EV'd Politoed to be slower, which I didn't. I guess that a good lead could be Ferrothorn, but then T-Tar's probably going to be packing Fire Blast. So I'm going to lead with Swampert because I can get rocks out early and that threatens T-Tar from the start. And there's not too much that Swampert's really afraid of, I guess, as a lead. So we'll go with that and let's see how this goes. So he is going to lead with T-Tar. That's I guess that's pretty obvious. We're gonna. I want to set up rocks, but at the same time, I don't really want to waste a turn setting up rocks when he is definitely going to get them up himself. He may also be a different type of T-Tar. He might sub or something, I don't know. But let's just Earthquake because I just want to get some damage on him, see how much it does. And it's an easy 2-hit KO at this point. I am faster than him, which is good to know. I'm thinking that a Waterfall, judging by the 58% from a Earthquake, a Waterfall may well be able to take him out. But he's not going to want to stay in. And yeah, I can see his team here. I forgot about that last time, but you can see his team. Now, looking at his team, he has Dragonite and Salamence. Either of those could easily switch in on this turn. So I guess I'm going to get up my rocks this turn. You know, they're both going to be in before rocks, of course, but I might as well get them down. So he's going to go to Gengar, interestingly enough, which that's another Levitator, of course. He has 3 things to dodge the Earthquake. But there we go. That's not too bad. I guess he's... I'm not sure, he's probably a sub-disabled Gengar, to be honest, so, you know what, I'm going to break his sub with a Waterfall, and then after he tries to disable me, we'll just go from there. But no, he's a trick Scarfer, so he's going to trick me the Scarf. Waterfall's going to do a lot, and looking at his team, Salamence and Dragonite are potential switch-ins now, because obviously he doesn't want to lose his Gengar, so I'm going to predict either Salamence or Dragonite to come in, and I guess that I'm going to go to, I'll go to, Toad. Actually, you know what, I'm going to go to Toad. And, okay, in comes Dragonite. I thought he would do that. And I am Scarf, so that's a really good advantage there. As long as he isn't in, he does have lefties, so that's a good advantage I have on him. Now, he's going to predict the Ice Beam and probably go to Scizor. So what we want to do is we want to catch that Scizor with a Hydro Pump on the switch. So let's go for it. And he's not going to, he overpredicts, or he doesn't, or he somethings, and he T-waves me. That's not good at all. I could have killed him with an Ice Beam, but I decided to be a bit fancy, and it didn't work out. So let's think here. I have a Paralyzed Scarf Politoed. That is not the best thing in the world, but it does look like he's a defensive Dragonite build. So thinking he's a defensive Dragonite build, I'm not too afraid of the Fire move. I do have Rain set up now, so I can easily go into Ferrothorn, set up some Leech Seed, and some Spike. So let's do that. And he's going to Roost, which is not really a problem. I can set up Leech Seed on him. He's going to sub. He's going to be a sub-roost variant. I should have kind of thought about that. Sub-roost T-Wave, in general, isn't very threatening to Ferrothorn. I guess his last move would be Dragon Claw or something along those lines. So I am free to set up spikes here, really. And him, you know, paralyzing me is no big deal. Dragon Tail, I guess, is annoying because he's going to be able to do that. But he's now Dragon Tailed me into the one thing that can actually get rid of him and help me out. So I'm going to roar him out. He goes to Lucario after the roar. Yeah, what happened there? Let me see. Yeah, he used Dragon Tail, blah, 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 and I got the roar off because I'm Scarfed, that's why, because I'm Scarfed and I was faster than his Dragonite. So you know what? This Lucario may want to set up. If he doesn't want to set up, then he may just go for the close combat. I can easily go to Dragonite to take the close combat, or I could go stay in here because I know I can live one. It's just roaring him out's not going to be very useful is the thing. So let's go to Dragonite predicting the CC, and I take it relatively well. I mean, I am a Dragonite. Extreme Speed is pretty obvious though, and it's not put me in the best position because an extreme speed will take me out from this range. So that wasn't the best idea. I kind of forgot about rocks being up. That's a big problem. But close combat is a lot. That's 136%. No, 41%. Sorry, 136 HP. So you know what? We're just gonna stay in here and just fire off a hurricane. See what happens, and we don't live the extreme speed. I didn't think we would. So that's unfortunate. Losing Dragonite there could have been pretty useful. So let's go into Floatzel. Now that the rain is up, I can threaten him with the Aqua Jet, and my priority, of course, will go before his. Rain boosted Aqua Jet should do a lot of damage. It takes out the Gengar as he switches that in as Death Fodder, I'm guessing. Now he's going to T-Tar here. I don't think he's going to stay in because the threat of an Aqua Jet is too high, and he does still have his Ments left, which can easily come in and take an Aqua Jet, especially after Intimidate, and he still has his defensive Dragonite, so I'm going to predict him to go to Dragonite, and we will go to Politoed here. We'll get up our Rain, which could be quite nice, and he's actually going to stay in and... He's going to stay in and what? I didn't even see that. He's going to stay in and crunch me, which, that's not good. That isn't good at all, but at least I have the Rain up. I'm guessing that, of course, he's probably going to be... Well, let's see. I haven't really seen his T-Tar do much apart from set up rocks at the start of the game. So, I guess Crunch is useful, but I'm not even making sense right now. We're going to go into Ferrothorn because I can take the Crunch, you know, inflict a bit of Iron Barb's recall onto him. And how many spikes do I have up? Because I remember setting up 2, I believe, 2 layers. Let's have a quick look here and check that I did in fact do that, and I can't find it anywhere. But I'm going to say I did 2, and you know what? Leech Seed is pretty easy for me to go for at this point. Anything he switches in is not going to like it, Scizor especially, so let's go for that. He may well go for the Superpower, or he may Swords Dance. I'm still unsure as to the Scizor, so I'm going to Protect to find out, and he does SD, so that was moronic. Why the hell I protected, I have no idea, but I did, so well done me. That was a slightly silly idea. But Superpower is going to be coming. You know what, I won't be able to live a Superpower, but I don't want to switch to anything either. So we're going to let's go for the double protect. Let's see how this works. And he's going to sort. Wow, I'm a moron. I'm a fucking. He Swords Dance again. Why would? Obviously he's going to Swords Dance again. I'm an idiot. So let's just Power Whip him, and he's going to Roost. He roosts. Well, fuck. This is just the end of my life right here. Why did I? No, I didn't mean to click that. Well, bollocks. Oh, fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is not... I'm just clicking wrong moves, and I'm going to get destroyed by +6 Scizor, because fucking stupid asshole. I do have Swampert to resist the Bullet Punch, and I have a Scarf, so I'm going to get a Waterfall off, at least, I hope, or an Earthquake, whichever one, because I don't even know what I'm going to do now. Let's just hit Power Whip and pray that it does something. You know, Superpower's going to take me out, obviously, but he's going to hit Iron Barb's Recall. He gets that, obviously, back with the thing. You know what, I feel like I'm kind of in a screwed position at this point, but I can make my way out of it if I think about it. Roar is going to be very useful, so we're going to go for that. I do not think that... Oh, actually, he's at +5. Well, fuck my life. I'm a moron. I am a moron. But his defense is now down a lot, which allows me to go into Floatzel and Aqua Jet him. I should have gone to Politoed first, but -2 defense with Aqua Jet should be able to do enough damage to take him out, and it does. So I guess Swampert acted well there with Superpower to do damage. Okay, well, T-Tar's going to die, so that's not good for him. It allows me to get the weather advantage now. That's going to be very useful. Now I have Conkeldurr, I have this paralyzed thing, and I have a Floatzel. It's going to be tricky. I do have Ice Fang on this thing, and I will outspeed Salamence. It all just depends on whether he's going to DD on the Switch or not, and I guess he will DD on the Switch because, I mean, why wouldn't he? He has a free window to do so. I could go to Conkeldurr, live a hit from him after the DD and payback, and then if that doesn't finish him off, Mach Punch. So I think I'm going to do that. That's probably the safest thing to do, but he's going to declaw me. I mean, he looks with leftovers. That's more a defensive build of Ments. So we're gonna go for the payback here. Hopefully, do a nice amount of damage to him, and that does a lot of damage, but not enough to where I can actually be very useful in any sense of the word useful in my mind. Lucario Dragonite we have left, and you know what? Lucario Dragonite can be dealt with Floatzel, so I'm not too worried. It's just going to be a little annoying. We're going to Mach Punch and do as much as we can because I have nothing else to do. And you know what? Let's go into this guy, set up the rain, and ice beam because I don't know why not. And we've got Floatzel here, who is choice banded. Now I'm a moron because this is not going to work out for me at all. I could crunch, but that's probably not going to work out very well. I could Ice Fang, just finish him off. Lucario, obviously, though, is going to be able to come in and murder my brains. He's going to go to Dragonite first. I'm not quite sure why he would do that, but Lucario, unless it's at a really low amount of health and Ice Fang flinches or something, then I'm not going to be able to take this Gin out. And he's killing me with close combat, so he beats me. And yeah, that was kind of poor, I guess. I didn't really think in some situations and kind of messed myself up, especially with that Sizzle. That was a pretty bad idea, but I guess that's how it goes sometimes. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys next time on a PO game. And oh, I've got a challenge. I'm going to have to reject that because I have to go watch Sherlock now. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.